Welcome back, students. We are yet again here with a different poem of our English. The name of the poem is Father to Son by Elizabeth Jennings. Here, this poem is about the anguish of a father about his son. It's about a father who is literally fed up with the behavior of his son. His son is very busy, his son remains very busy, and he has very less interest in household things, very less interest in his family, very less interest with his father. And the father here we will see he is sad, he is remorsing, he is in anger, he is full of a frustrated father. It's about the anguish of a father about his son. He is trying hard to get back his lost son. He is trying hard to get back the lost innocence in his son, but he couldn't able to get that because his son continuously is trying to ignore him. See, in the if you are having the book, go once to the poem The Father to Son by Elizabeth Jennings. In the very first stanza we will get, let us read it out. I do not understand this child, though we have lived together now in the same house for years. What is the speaker? Here the speaker is that there are two prime characters of the poem. One is the father, the other is the son. The purest form of relationship is the relationship between the child and the parents. Is the relationship between us and our parents. Is the relationship inside the family. Here, what is the father telling? The father is the speaker of the poem. He is telling, I do not understand this child. I do not understand the son. I do not understand my son. I can't able to understand what is going on inside his head. I cannot able to identify who am I talking to. Though we have lived for many years, what he is telling? We live in this house. We are living in this house together for many years. We are still living inside this house for many years. Yet I don't know what he thinks. Yet I don't know what he feels. Yet I don't know what's going on inside his head. He don't share anything with me. I know nothing of him. So try to build up a relationship from now. When he was small, yet have I killed. What the father is telling. I don't know, I know nothing about him. Although we live in this house, we are living in this house for many years. What is telling? Let us get the relationship from the very beginning. When he was a small baby, when he was small, he was all my love. I was his idol. I was his everything. When he was a child, did I kill him? I could have killed him, but did I kill him? Then where have I killed my child? Where have I lost my child? Just imagine our parents, when we were a child, when we were a kid, the way we behave with our parents sometimes the way we behave, yes, not every time we are very sweet and not every time we are very good to our parents. Sometimes we behave very rude, sometimes we behave weird, and sometimes we become so angry with our parents that we make them cry, we make them weep. This is the worst thing for a parent to cry, to weep for their child. the worst thing ever. It's the worst thing ever in the earth for a parent to cry for the behavior of their child, to cry for the behavior of the children. And sometimes we do such kind of activities. Sometimes we make our parents regret the thing. We actually make them regret about our birth. They sometimes tell, then why did I give birth to you? Why you were born in my family? Nowadays, we have seen, means we lack interest in family, we lack interest, means we are not interested in our household things, we are not interested in our family matters and everything. Our parents want to talk to us and we remain busy with our cell phones, we remain busy with our friends, chatting with our friends, taking selfies, going outdoors with our friends, going for photography and all other things, giving less importance to the family and more importance to the other worldly things. So what is the father here? He is angry, he is sad, he is frustrated, he is fed up. He is telling that where have I lost my child, where have I killed? It means the way I have taken care of him, I have given him so much of love. My love has killed him. My love has taken my child from me. I cannot understand my child. I know nothing about him, nothing. I know nothing, means it's a complete zero. What he thinks, where he goes, who are his friends, he doesn't share any happy moments or any sad or any sorrows, and nothing. Although they live in the same house. Some of us are having very tough, some of us are actually very tough with our parents, and some of our fathers, mostly we are very close to our mothers, everyone. Some of us are, means our fathers are little stranger to us. Some of us are having very tough situation with our fathers. Some of the fathers around the world are very tough with their children, and so the generation gaps comes. Here we will get the generation gap, we will also get it is actually the generation gap, the poem is actually talking about the generation gap. So here what it is telling, what the poet is telling, she is telling that sometimes our fathers are so rude to us. Sometimes their behavior, we see our fathers in such a way from our childhood that it becomes that creeps inside our heart. It comes just it goes inside our heart so hard that we cannot able to talk to our father friendly. Some fathers are there around the world who are very friendly, means who are very friendly. It's almost like friends. And see what he is telling. In the first stanza we have got that when he was a child, I could have killed him, but I didn't do that because he is my loved child. He is my everything. He was my everything. The way I have taken care, he has grown up like this. Whatever I told him, he listened to me. Whatever I told him, he listened to me. Coming to the next stanza. The seed I spent or sown it where, the land in his and none of mine. But he is questioning. The seed I spent or sown it where, he is my seed, where I have invested everything. I have invested everything on him. He is my investment. And then it seems like it is my seed. I have sown it in some land, and that land is his. He is the he is the boss, he is the king of this house, he is the king of this land. It seems like I have to follow him. He will not follow me, but I have to follow him. Why is he like this? We speak like strangers, there is no sign of understanding in the air. This child is built up by to my design, yet what he loves I cannot share. What he is telling? We speak, whenever we speak like strangers. We hardly speak to each other. We hardly talk to each other. But whenever we speak like strangers, as if we are strangers. As if we are not the father and son. No, it's not like this. Like the other strangers in the market, he is one of them. It seems like he is one of them. There's no sign of understanding in the air. We both don't understand one another. What he tells, I don't understand. What I tell, he don't understand. He actually don't try to understand. What he tells, it goes out of my head. It goes over my head. I cannot able to understand him. And yet what he loves, what he's telling, this child is built to my design. Yet what he loves, I cannot share. What he's telling, this child is built to my design. I am the person who has shown him the right path. When we were a child, our parents, we were just a baby, just taken birth, and everything our parents made us learn. First of all, we learned how to sit, how to stand. They made us walk. They made us walk, and then we learn how to walk. They talk to us, and then we learn language, and then we could able to speak. They had made us learn that this is father, this is mother, this is aunt, this is uncle. Him you have to say brother, him she or you have to say sister, she is aunt, he is uncle. They have made us learn everything. Well, then little grown up, when they have given us to the school, they made us, they sat beside us hours and made us learn how to write, how to read. They have made us, when they went outside, they had taken us and they had shown us this is this is what is called a road, this is bus, this is truck, this is train, this is shop, and all this they had shown us everything. Means when we are a child, our parents were our everything. You can see a child. If you take a small kid, if you take a kid away from his parents for some few minutes, he or she will start crying. Why? Because their parents, in our innocence, in our childhood, our parents are everything. When we have grown up, then it seems like our parents are our greatest enemies. We think that our parents are our enemies, but no, never. If anyone on the earth thinks good about you, is your parents, Remember that. Then what he is telling, that this child is built to my design. Whatever I made him learn, he has learned. Whatever I made him do, he had done that. I made him learn to walk, I made him learn to speak, I made him learn to sit, I have shown him the world. I made him learn how to take the food, how to chew the food. He had learned everything from me. He had learned everything. He has taken my name, and then he is behaving as if I am a stranger. I am his nothing. He is my own child. He is my own child. Yet what he loves, I cannot share. See, our mother, our parents knows very well what we love, what we love to take, what we love to eat. When we were child, our parents, some of our parents used to know, they knew it very well. What are the things we loved most? Some of you, all of you, I think almost all of you, when you were a kid, when you were a child, you almost fought, you almost cried to get a Doraemon pencil box, to get a Pokemon pencil box, Angry Bird pencil box, and all this, because these are the things which we liked so much, we loved, and our parents, they tried to give us all these things. They tried to give, they gave us all this because they knew it very well. These are the things we love most. We have seen, when we have seen a friend carrying a Angry Bird pencil box in school, coming back to the home, we literally cried to our parents to get an Angry Bird pencil box like our other friend. Though we are having a new pencil box with us, but our parents, they fulfilled our wishes. Why? Because then being a parent, they will never try to lose, they will never lose heart of the child. They bought us a Doraemon pencil box, Pokemon pencil box, Angry Birds, Superman, and whatnot. So what he is telling, when he was a child, I had known what he loves, what he loved to take, what he loved to eat, what he loved to do, and all this. But now, as if I am a stranger, I don't know anything. It seems like we are nothing to each other. We are none to each other. Sorry, we are none to each other. We are not a father. We are not a son. But it seems like it's like more stranger than the pure relationship of a father and son. So in the very first two stanzas of the poem Father to Son, we have got that the prime characters are father and a son. Then we have got the father is about the anguish of a father. He is telling he is so sad for his son, that he is telling, he is weeping, crying, he is sharing his sorrow. The speaker is sharing his sorrow that where he has lost the innocence of his son, although they are living in the same house for many years, but they cannot share the bond which they had shared when he was a child, when his son was a child. And now when he has grown up, it seems like they are strangers. They don't speak, they hardly speak to one another, and whenever they speak, they don't understand. They don't understand, it goes above their head, it goes in the air, they don't understand, and they are more like strangers. So what he is telling, that this son is built up to my design, whatever I have taught him, he has learned all these things in his childhood, and now after growing up, I am a stranger to him. So this is all about we have got in these two stanzas about the father and the son here. Let us come up these two stanzas for today. Let us come up with the other things. Let us come up in the next class. We will get some more things from this poem. Dear students, I will tell you again and again to go to the chapters, to go to the poem once, to get the complete gist of the thing. All right. Alright then, we will come up with some other things. We will come up with the rest of the poem in the next class. Till then, thank you and bye.